Hey guys, I thought I'd show you that. Looks like a little private jet going somewhere. I don't know where. I don't live too far from a small airport in this county that I live in. And I'm just sitting out here on the porch, kind of relaxing here in the sun, enjoying this wonderful day that's very few and numbered now because it's going to be cold weather and rain most of the time where I live here in Tennessee. So just kind of enjoying the day. Thought about playing with a truck or car or something, but I don't know. I just thought I'd take a few minutes just to relax and sit on the porch in the sun and enjoy the quiet. Just listen. Just kind of nice and quiet. Other than when I shoot my little bug assault gun. I know I've done a video on this a long time ago, bug assault. But in case, I try to get out of the light so you can see the whole thing. But just in case you're a new person, never heard of a bug assault gun, I sometimes sit out on the porch and just relax, and if I see something flying by or something crawling across the porch, I'll shoot it with this bug assault gun. All it is, I'll try to explain it to you without, let's see here. I'll try to open this up. There you go. All you do is you fill it up full of salt, table salt, this common table salt. Put the lid on. And of course, you do not want to shoot this in your face or eyes, or it will hurt it really extremely bad. And I'd say you'd have to go to the hospital, I would guess, especially if it got in your eyes, because this thing will shoot. And I see, let me see if I can show you. There's an ant crawling on my gutter. Must have seen my camera. Let me see if I can shoot him. And I missed. I'll have to, hold on a minute, let me cock it again. Okay, we're ready to go. I think that's him sitting right under this string. I got him that time, and here comes another one. Can you see this ant coming down the pole? Hang on. Okay, there he is. And he's dead. So, all you do with a bug assault gun is cock this all the way back and let it come back forward. There's a safety right here. Flick it down, and you're ready to shoot. But I just have a good time sitting on the porch. My wife and I both have one of these. I know it probably looks redneck, a couple of old people sitting on the front porch shooting bug assault guns, but it's something fun to do. It doesn't really cost anything except a little bit of table salt, and this little bit I've got in here at the moment will last me a long time. Lots and lots of shots. And I just like to sit out here on the porch on a nice calm day like this afternoon. Kind of too late really in the day to be getting into a whole bunch of stuff. Let me cock this again in case I see something else. Okay, hang on. Okay, I got it loaded up, ready to go again. If I see something, I'll give it a shot and see if I can hit it. But my wife and I's had these guns for several months, maybe even a year. I chose, or my wife and I both chose I think they had solid white ones if I'm not mistaken. But my wife and I chose the camouflage, and they're just a whole lot of fun. I enjoy, every once in a while I just enjoy sitting around. I have to sit in the sun, otherwise if I sit in the shade, like over there, I'm going to get eat up with mosquitoes. So I just like sitting out in the sun, feeling the warmth of the sun, and enjoying this beautiful day. I guess you can see that the leaves are starting to look kind of tired, which is and you can see some yellow if you look real hard, but they're not as green as they used to be. A lot of the leaves on the trees aren't, and they're looking kind of tired, which is a sign of fall. And I enjoy fall, but I know what's next. Winter, and I hate winter because I'm stuck in the house most of the time, and you can't just go outside and have a good time playing around without freezing to death. So I'm dreading it. But I just, of my picks of season, summer's my best. Is my favorite, I should say, summertime. But anyway, I'm just sitting out here trying to just kind of relaxing and enjoying this beautiful day. Most of the time, if you know, I'm either painting something, cleaning something, working on something all the time. But occasionally I just like to sit in the sun in one of these old rocking chairs that we have on the porch and get my bug assault gun and just shoot whatever moves. And if you want to or not, hey, there's an ant. Let me see if I can get him. Can you see him right there? He's gone. Or as they say, I've heard people say, she gone, she gone. Anyway, I just thought I'd tell you, I guess, how rednecky I really am. My wife and I both, I guess. She won't admit it, but she likes to shoot them too. And I like it. I like the ones I picked out to camouflage because it's got little bugs on it. I guess flies. That's what it looks like, flies. But it's real easy to maintain. All you got to do is keep it full of salt. And, of course, I keep it indoors when I'm not shooting it. So, but when you do cock it and everything, this little sight will pop up. And when you buy a bug assault gun, they give you thorough instructions on how to use it. And they give you some targets, paper targets, you can set out in the yard and or on your wall or whatever, outside, whatever, and shoot. And this thing is pretty powerful. It'll shoot a hole in a leaf. So that's the reason they got good reason to say do not shoot in your face or your eyes. But it's just a lot of fun and cheap entertainment, and probably to last me the rest of my life. And being that it only takes table salt, I can probably get, oh my goodness, I don't know how many shots I can get out of this one little cup of salt, but it's a bunch. So I don't have to worry about buying ammunition or anything. Just have a good time just relaxing on the porch. If I sit in the shade, I'm going to get skeeter bit, and I love being in the sun. So just having a little fun today, not really doing nothing. There goes the ant that thinks he's going to tell everybody what's going on. Can you see him going? Well, I forgot to cock it. That's the thing about bug assault guns. You got oh boy, I wouldn't be much of a hunter for my family, would I? Because I'd forget to cock the gun or load the bullets or something. Well, I don't know where he went, but anyway, there'll be some more coming around. As I said, I'm just sitting here having a good time. And if you're wondering about these strings, which I would be if I was watching this video and didn't know no better, the wind and the snow, when it does, kind of bends some of these bushes over, and I'm trying to get them to come back. But I'm probably later on this fall going to cut this back because it's kind of looking kind of tired too. I'm not sure if it's going to survive, really. I've tried my best to let it hang on to life as much as I can by helping it, by holding it up and stuff. So I don't know. I do that sometimes. Normally that's another sign it's fixing to kill over. But we had a real big wind this spring, and it just bent the whole thing over. And I, for the life of me, cannot get it to come back up. Hey, there's an ant. Can you see him? She gone. So anyway, I never could get it to come back up, and this thing has been here ever since we've lived in this house. We've been here 20, I'm guessing 23 years, give or take. I'm not really sure. We've lived here a pretty good while. And I had two big old maple trees that sat in the yard, big old trees, just as big as this one my neighbor has right here. And they got diseased, and I had to cut them down. And unfortunately, but I'm glad they're gone now. It's fine. As I said In the summertime, I like them, but in the fall of the year, when their leaves are getting tired and they start falling off, I don't like raking. So, but anyway, you can't even tell there was any. Well, I guess I could show you, get up and show you. Can't even tell there was any trees here. That's where my wife, that's where that tree was at. There was a hole there the other day, and my wife filled it up with dirt. So that's what that is on the ground. But there's another big maple tree. It was right here. And when our kids were here, that lived at home with us, all the kids in the neighborhood would come over here and play. Had a basketball goal set up. And they would come over here and play, and we had a picnic table right under the big old maple tree. And they would eat snacks and talk and just do what kids do, ride their bikes, and just had a good time. Sometimes I sit on the porch and I think about all the memories that were made here at this house, and just brings back memories. Of course, these houses were not here. They were all gone. But anyway, enough talking. I've talked enough. I hope y'all's having a great day. I am. I'm just enjoying being here in the sun and just relaxing. Okay, y'all have a good one. Thanks for listening to my rambling on. I do that quite a bit sometimes, and I apologize. I'm trying to get away from looking at that GTO. I want that car so bad. But I'm not going to be able to get it. Not unless, well, I don't know. I'll never be able to have something like that, but that's probably good. My wife is, let me tell you what my wife done real quick. Hang on just a minute. Okay, that was a school bus that dropped some children off up here above me. And that school bus makes so much racket. And I didn't figure you could hear me, but I'll tell you, I guess it's a funny story, but I'm still not laughing about it just yet. But after I cleaned this car up real good and done as good as I could do, why, I asked my wife, because I had been in the grass and my feet were wet and had grass sticking on my feet. I asked my wife to back this GTO up for me. I said, I want to park it right here, right next to this S10 Ranger, and as close as I could. I said, because I'm the kind of guy, if it's not my car or not my truck or whatever I'm talking about, I try to take better care of it than I would if it was mine. So my wife is somewhat of a hot rodder, and anyway, I asked her to back it up because her shoes didn't have grass or nothing on it. She'd help me dry it off. I was trying to hurry before the sun got out, but look what she done. Can you see those black marks? She put it in drive and nailed it, and it just peeled out, and then backed up and done it again. And boy, that really got me upset. I know I shouldn't get upset, but anyway. Just so you know, if you see marks on my driveway, it is not me. We had a Mustang GT, a 2001 Mustang GT 5-speed, and my wife is awful bad about wanting to race people red light to red light or whatever. She's more of a racer kind of person. You'd never know it to look at her, but when she gets behind the wheel of something that's got a little bit of power, she's ready to race somebody or something, just see what it'll do. And she told me that this car has a lot of power, which I told her that to begin with, but I said, be careful with it. I said, it's not our car. I said, just back it up real easy. But next time I'll just dry my shoes and feet off with a dry towel or something, and I'll move something like this myself, because I've found out when it comes to driving, she's not trustworthy. But anytime we have something that's got a little speed or anything, which we've had in the past, between all the years my wife and I's been married, she's a real go-getter. So anyway, I told my buddy Brian about it. He's still at the rod run with my 69 C10 truck. Had a couple of offers on it, I think he said, but I just told him when he gets an opportunity today just to drive it back home, that it'd be okay, because he's going to drive his Buick up there, the one that I showed you yesterday. Yesterday's video, the 56 Buick Roadmaster. He's going to drive it up there and maybe sell it, but he just went up there today to haul some seats, and my truck was perfect for the Dang flies. My truck was perfect for the task of doing that. So anyway, I cleaned this up for him. I hope he likes it. And once again, I'm just rambling on, and I apologize for it. But what I was starting to say was, I sure wish I had this car. It's a beautiful car, and I'd take good care of it, and I wouldn't show out in it or nothing. It's a pretty powerful little car. My wife was amazed no further than she went. So, oh my goodness, I got to keep her out of stuff like this. Okay, y'all have a good day. Hope you are. I am. I just enjoying this beautiful sunny day. Beautiful day. I'll see you in the next video. See you later.